Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to driving school tutorial. My name is Frank. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know that you can hear me at the comment section. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Please let me know at the comment section that you can hear me, please. Good afternoon, Mr. Fidelis. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Please just let me know you can hear me so that, we can proceed, because if you can't hear me, there is no need to proceed. Good afternoon, Sister Edith. Good afternoon, Mr. Robinson. Good afternoon, Sister Fede. Good afternoon, Sister Glory. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Okay, yes, you can hear me. That is from one person. Please, I need it from another person. Just let me know you can hear me so that I will know whether to proceed or not. Okay, from Mr. Fidelis, yes, I can hear you. Thank you so much, Mr. Fidelis and Sister Fede. Good afternoon, Sister Tina. Good afternoon to you, everyone. So, without wasting time, permit me to share my screen with you so that we'll quickly move into our reason of today. So if you're meeting us for the first time, we are here to answer questions together. This place is where we just answer questions, you understand? So when we do the normal explanation is different from this, and that is every Monday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday. It was every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but due to some, amendments that we did, we decided to shift it to every Monday, Tuesday, and every Thursday, and the time is always from 7:30 in the evening to 9 o'clock in the evening. So, and don't forget, as a new person, you have 2 days of free tutorial. So today, we are going to start with this first question, which says, l'attenzione alla guida è importante solo quando si compiono manovre pericolose, quali ad esempio un sorpasso. Now, this question is telling us that, the attention or your attention while driving is only important if you want to carry out overtaking maneuver. So what do you think about the question? Is it true or false? Vero or false? So let us leave our response so that we can. Good afternoon, Mr. Joshua. Okay, so leave your answers. We have a Sister Fede, which said, number 1, falso. Sister Glory said falso. Please let me know what you think regarding this question. Is it only important, is your attention during driving only important during, overtaking maneuver? I'm sorry. Mr. Joshua said Vero, Sister Happy said falso, Mr. Fidelis said falso, Sister Mary said falso. Studied said falso. Okay, very good. We don't have much time to wait. The earlier you respond, the better it is. But however, you see, it is not true that you only need to give attention to driving only when you want to carry out maneuver or a particular maneuver. It can be overtaking, it can be parking, it can be whatsoever. It is very important for you to give your maximum attention whenever you are driving. So the answer is falso. L'attenzione alla guida è importante solo quando si compiono manovre pericolose, quali ad esempio un sorpaso, is falso. It's not true, because even when you want to shift your car from point A to point B, you still need to be, to be attentive, you understand? So you need to pay attention. You need to be very careful. Whenever you sit, on that steering, you are supposed to, apply maximum prudence. So it's not only when you want to carry out overtaking, you understand? So the answer is false. So let's proceed to the next one, which says, il segnale raffigurato indica un percorso pedonale e ciclabile. So this sign is, telling us that this is a path reserved for pedestrians and also cyclists. What do you think, true or false? Please leave your answers below. Don't forget, please, if you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to, to subscribe to this channel so that whenever I post any video or anything, you'll be among the first people to be notified. And do not forget to share it with your friends. Invite them to join so that they can also understand what we are doing here. I believe so many people out there need it. And thank you as you do so. So we're having, please, I think, if you can be specific, that would be fine, because if you just write FASO, I don't know what you are referring to. But however, Sister Glory said number 2 FASO, Happy said FASO, Sister Edith said number 2 FASO, Sister Fede said number 2 FASO, Mr. Joshua said number 2 FASO, Sister Tina said number 2 FASO, and Mr. Fidelis said number 2 FASO, and Sister Mary said number 2 FASO. Okay. Mr. City Connect said number 2 FASO. Okay. Mr. Robinson said 2 FASO. Okay. You are all right, or you are correct, because what we are having here, let's call this one A. Let's call this image A, and let's call this image B. The image A, what you have here, is called Percorso Pedonale e Ciclabile. You can see it here. So in this place, it's mixed, both pedestrian and cyclists. This is the part reserved, or a part reserved for them to circulate. While this one is the image B, this part we are having here is a part reserved only for pedestrians. If you are using a bicycle, you are not supposed to access this pedestrian lane. You understand? You are supposed to move here and not here. So this image is an image of a part reserved only for pedestrians and not for pedestrians and cyclists. This one is the one that is reserved for pedestrians and cyclists. So the answer is FASO, just like you answered. So the answer is FASO. Il segnale raffigurato indica un percorso pedonale e ciclabile. No, it's not true. It's only for pedestrians, you understand? So it's reserved for only for pedestrians. Okay, you're welcome, Miss Omodola, you are welcome. Don't worry, little by little, you are going to understand everything. We're, taking it step by step. Like I said, here we only answer questions, you understand? And please, there are some things I would like to, remind us of. There are so many videos that I've done here that is on this, platform, talking about so many signs, but I will still see some people sending me the same question. It's not nice, you understand? When you are preparing for exam, because what you are preparing for is exam. When you are preparing for exam, learn how to do research, search for questions, you understand? I have so many questions in this platform, which I believe if somebody really follow all these questions, these videos, is enough to write exam and pass, you understand? But please, just try to always make sure you go there to watch some videos, you understand? There are some I made in Pidgin English, there are some I made in English. Go there, watch them, you understand? So it will be helpful. And somebody one day told me, your videos, they are too long. You that is preparing for exam, you shouldn't be looking for a video of 2 minutes, except you are not ready to write that exam and pass, you understand? You need something, you want to learn something, don't let that time it shouldn't be a problem for you because you are preparing for exam. If you, after passing your exam, you can decide to do away with them. We know so many people who have been here with us for some times. Today, they are not here, they passed their exam. So be it, you understand? So don't mind whether the video is long or not. Watch, if you maybe get to a place where you need to fast forward, you fast forward, because like, for example, this one is YouTube Live, where you know everything is recorded, but there are some that I did, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes, 11 minutes. So, just try to go there and watch some things so that you can, really understand so many things. Thank you for that. And that is by the way. Okay, so that is it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome every of our newcomer. You're welcome. And also, please, if you have a question, do not hesitate to leave your question at the comment section. We always try to make sure we give, respond to that, because there might be something you don't understand. It might be a word that they use or anything, you understand? You are free to ask. So this number 3 said, il ribattamento in curva del veicolo è favorito da un raggio di curvatura della strada piccola, in bracket, curva stretta. Now, what this question is saying is this. Il ribattamento della curva, for example, il ribattamento, what are they referring to? For something to, upturn or turn upside down, you understand? For example, if this phone is like this, and it later falls this way, that is called ribattamento. If it's like this, it falls this way, it's ribattamento. And so that is what they are referring to, the upturning of vehicle. That is more favorable in a curve with a smaller arc range. True or false? Just try to picture the question, because I'll go further to explain. You understand? Because that is why here you see they said curva straighter. You understand? A corner with a very tiny curve. You understand? So is it more favorable for a car to upturn in this kind of curve or not? What is your response? Number 3. Okay, we're having Sister Glory, which said number 3, Vero. Miss Sister Mary said number 3, Vero. Mr. Fidelis said number 3, Vero. Mr. Gospel said number 3, Vero. City Connect said number 3, Vero. Sister Edith said number 3, Vero. Okay, that is what we have. Maybe other people are still making research. Sister Happy said number 3, Vero. Now, like I tried to explain during the interpretation. You see, for example, if we are having this car, we have point A and point B. This car getting to this point B is likely for this car, to upturn. One, especially if it's in a high velocity. 2, if the road is, the curve is tiny, you understand? This is the curvatura they're talking about, or the arc rate, you understand? If, for example, is something like this, you know that this is also a bend, you understand? So you cannot, expect the way a car is or a vehicle is going to find it difficult in this kind of curve, to find it the same way in this kind of curve. You understand? So let's move to this place. For example, you see, this is a sharp corner. You understand? If you are, moving on this type of road, getting to this place, if you approach this point with in a high speed, it is clear that your car is going to upturn. You understand? Because the curve is too tiny. It's too the arc of the curve is too tiny. It's not like a situation like this. This is a corner also. You understand? Two of them, they are curved. You understand? You see, we have we have it here. This is a curve. If you watch this, this line here, you see it here. So this is a curve. But if in this kind of road, I can still drive less, for example, 130 kilometers per hour without having issues. But in this one, I can't try something of such because it's too the bending of the road is too tiny. You understand? So in the arc how do they call it? The circumference of the arc is too short. You understand that it cannot enable me to to proceed with that in that high velocity. Therefore, it is more favorable for a car to upturn in any of the road that is, that the range of the curve is tiny. You understand? So the answer is vero. Il ribattimento in curva del veicolo è favorito da un raggio di curvatura della strada piccola, which is curva stretta. Take note, raggio di curvatura, like I said, is this one that you are seeing. You understand? For example, here we have it here. This is raggio di curvatura. You see it here. All these are, you understand? So the more it bends, the more it becomes difficult for you, and the more it becomes easy for the vehicle to upturn. You understand? So the answer is vero. Please, like I said, if you don't understand anything, or if there is anything that is not clear to you, do not hesitate to leave your question at the comment section. You understand? So we'll look into it. So, like we said, number 3 is vero. Number 3 is vero. When number 4 said, il ribattimento in curva del veicolo è favorito da un carico posto in atto. Now take note, when they are telling you something è favorito, they are a kind of letting you know that that thing is having the higher possibility to happen. You understand? In that situation, you understand? So it's more favorable to happen. It's more likely to happen. It's having a higher percentage to occur. You understand? So, il ribattimento in curva del veicolo è favorito da un carico posto in alto. Vero or falso? What is your response to this number 4? Okay, we have Sister Glory, which said number 4, vero. I can see, Sister Glory, you are ready to write exam. I can see you are following it up. I don't know how to say it. Whether should I call it bomber to bomber, because I appreciate that. Sister Happy said number 4 vero. Mr. Joshua said number 4 vero. Okay, very good. It's like so many of us, we are, are we scared to respond because we don't want to make mistake, or what? Or we are just listening to what others are or watching what others are responding? one thing I like about this exam that you are preparing for is either true or false. And that is why I advised us the other time, if you are in the exam hall, you have a question that maybe as you open as you slot in your card, or you type in your cognitive fiscally or your password, as according to the common way you're writing from, maybe the first question happens to be that one question that is just there to exhaust everything that you've prepared for. I'll tell you, just give any answer to that question and leave it. You understand? Don't stay there and exhaust the whole of your time. Don't forget, you have 20 minutes, just 20 minutes to respond to 30 questions. You understand? So, because it happens, sometimes you just see this one particular question, you will be there until you feel heat under air condition, which is not supposed. Instead, to avoid that, just leave it. Write either vero or falso. You understand? Leave it. You understand? So that you don't waste the whole of your time in that place. You understand? It is only when you are writing essay, you understand, practical, that is when you must write something. This one is just objective A or B. You understand? So just sitting there to look, I think, is not the right thing. Okay. However, we have Sister Glory said Vero, Sister Happy said Vero, and then Mr. Joshua said Vero, Mr. Fidelis said Vero, Sister Tina Ball said Vero, and the City Connect said Vero, Gospel said Vero, Gonvico said Vero, and Mr. Daniel said Vero, Mr. Kamara said Vero. Okay. The reason I don't just tell you is true, Vero or false, is because we all need to see them together, you understand, so that we have good reasons to back our response. You see, if you are having any vehicle, you understand, that's loaded in this way, and you are having the one that is loaded in this way, it is clear that external force is going to act upon this one, you understand? So, especially when you are in a curve, the vehicle, so when you are, in a bendy corner, you understand, it is more favorable to, for your vehicle to upturn with this type of loading than this one, you understand? Just imagine something like this. So you see, even looking at this one, you can tell that the balance of this car is is at stake. You understand? So any little thing can happen. You understand? It's either you experience something like this. Where is it? Where is my pen? It's either you experience something like this. You understand? The car will just. I've seen so many videos like that, where the front of the car will just raise up, or it will turn to the left side or the right side, you understand? So when you are having your vehicle loaded in this manner, it is more likely or very easy for that vehicle to upturn, you understand, in any corner, you understand? So the answer is vero. Good afternoon, Sister Naomi, and good afternoon. Good afternoon, Sister Chichi. Good afternoon, Mr. Victor, and good afternoon, Mr. Kevin. You are welcome. So, number 5 says, durante la marcia, in caso di scarsa visibilità, per condizioni atmosferiche, neve, pioggia, nebbia, è obbligatorio tenere accese le luci di posizioni e quelle anabbaglianti. Vero o falso? Okay, we have Mr. Victor, which says number 4, vero. Sorry, number 5, vero. And Sister Glory said number 5, vero, where Mr. Robinson said number 5, Vero. Mr. Joshua said number 5, Vero. Sister Chichi said number 5, Vero. Mr. Kamara said Vero. Good afternoon, Sister Judith. Sister Edith said 5, Vero. Mr. Kevin said 5, Vero. City Connect said 5, Vero. Nobody is saying Faso. Okay, I'm saying Faso. So let us see what the answer is. Okay, Mr. Daniel said 5, Vero, and Mr. Fidelis said 5 Veros. Good afternoon, Sister Love. So Don Vico said 5 Vero. Okay. And Mia said 5 Paso. So let's see. And Sister Fede said 5 Vero. Okay. Now, it said durante la marcia, in caso di scarsa visibilità, per condizioni atmosferiche. Now, let me explain this question very well. Durante la marcia, that is during travel, in terms of, less visibility, a place where visibility is scarce. Now, not just that the visibility is scarce, but due to the atmospheric condition, that is why in bracket, because there are so many things that can cause, less visibility. For example, if I'm having, what is it? If I'm having this road, for example, let's do it like this. It is clear that this person that is coming from this road is going to be having lesser visibility, you understand, respect to what is happening in this type of road. So in this kind of, scarcer visibility, it's not atmospheric condition, or maybe in a, let's permit me to take us, to this image. Now, if you can agree with me, you see that if I'm, driving in this kind of road, my visibility is scarce because I can only see to this direction. You understand? Therefore, this is a scarcer visibility. This is a condition of a, scarcer visibility, but not because of atmospheric condition. It's because of the condition of the road. So I'm just trying to make you understand what they are referring to when they talk about atmospheric condition and also the condition of the road. You understand? Condizione della strada, you understand? So this one is according to the way the road is constructed, you understand? So in this place, the visibility is scarce, but it is not for the sake of atmospheric condition. But if we come to this place, if we come here, you see that the roads that we are having, no sharp corner, you understand? Nothing, you understand? But the visibility is scarce. You cannot see more than, 50 meters distance. Here, this one, and even this one, you understand? Therefore, this kind of, scarcer visibility or less visibility is caused by atmospheric condition. So it is due to the atmospheric condition that led us to this scarcer visibility. Therefore, in this case, you are obliged to own your, not just your luce di posizione, but also your fare anabaliante, you understand? Which is the low beam light, you understand? So it is not a consiglio, take note, it is an obligation, something that you must do, you understand? So that is why the answer is vero. Durante la marcia, in caso di scarsa visibilità per condizioni atmosferiche, neve, which is neve here, they're referring to snow, pioggia, which is rain, and nebbia, which is, dew, you understand? Take note, neve, snow, pioggia, rain, and nebbia, dew, you understand? So in this kind of condition, you are obliged to make sure you own your headlamp and also the luce the what is it called, the low beam light, you understand? And take note, in this luce di posizioni, you understand, you also have this, like for example, this Fendinebia, you understand? You have Fendinebia, you understand? Because nowadays, you see different type of light, you understand? But don't always forget, because I hope we all know the switch of a Fendinebia to on-Fendinebia anterior and posterior. But if you don't know, don't worry, especially those of us that is in our WhatsApp group, Zoom meeting, we'll get to that place where we'll all look into it together. But however, always remember, especially in terms of a situation like this, nebia, you understand, nebia, sometimes quiz always use the word nebia filter. So always remember to on your, this light. Why do they oblige you to on it? This is because they want you to be more visible as possible, because it will enable, every other road users to avoid, accidents. Because if I see you that you are coming from my opposite, I cannot, come and hit you. But if I'm not seeing you, like even in this case, you all agree with me now that it is difficult to, because you can see the distance from where this image is taken to where this vehicle is, it's not up to, 30 or 40 meters, you understand? Let's assume, now I'm staying, let's say, 70 to 100 meters away from this car. That is, you can no longer see this car. That is why what this person is doing is not good. He's supposed to, he or she is supposed to on, the luce di posizioni, Fendinebia posteriore, and the one of anteriore, in order to make his vehicle more visible to every other road user. So the answer to this question we said is vero, you understand? Durante la marcia, in caso di scarsa visibilità per condizioni atmosferiche, neve e pioggia, nebbia, è obbligatorio tenere accesa le luci di posizioni e quelli non abbaglianti. The answer is vero. Let's move to this number 6, which is l'inquinamento dell'aria prodotto dal veicolo a motore può diminuire se si sistema i bagagli sul tetto dell'autovettura. What is your response? Vero or falso? Okay, we have our Mr. Victor, which said number 6, falso. Sister Glory said vero. Sister Edith said falso. Sister Chichi said falso. Mr. Camara said falso. Sister Feather said falso. Nestor said vero, and Don Vico said falso. Mr. Gospel said falso. City Connect said vero, and Mr. Exodus said falso. Okay, Mr. Joshua said falso. Okay. L'inquinamento dell'aria prodotto dal veicolo. What is inquinamento? This word here, inquinamento, dell'aria prodotto dal veicolo, means the pollution, you understand? The air pollution produced by vehicle, you understand? What is this air pollution? Remember, we said air pollution, for example, produced by a vehicle can produce different kind of pollution. We have noise pollution, we have air pollution, and we have environmental pollution, you understand? Now, but this one is referring to the inquinamento dell'aria, which is the air pollution. Now, it said the air pollution made by or produced by a vehicle can be reduced if you systemize your baggages, you understand, inside, sul tetto, on top of the vehicle, you understand? Now, take note, if we are having these two vehicles, vehicle A and vehicle B, this vehicle A, one, it will consume less, consume more, fuel. You understand? It will consume more fuel, and as it's consuming more fuel, because as it's moving, it's not, it's not having that penetration inside the air that is supposed to. That is why this is one of the reasons. If you watch all those vehicles for race, you understand? You see, there's a way they always construct the front of the vehicle. They do it in a way that it can easily penetrate inside the air, because as you are moving, you see all those breeze that you are hearing making, especially when you open your window. These are external forces, you understand, acting upon your vehicle, in the opposite direction of your vehicle. A kind of assist acting upon it is a kind of acting as a kind of a brake, stop, you understand, to stop your vehicle. So this external force is acting upon your vehicle, and you are, forcing your vehicle to move forward. In that case, you consume more fuel. You understand? As you consume more fuel, you produce a lot of smoke. You understand? Which is, polluting the air. Unlike when you have your baggages inside. The same thing with when you leave your windows open. When you leave your windows open, you consume more fuel and pollute more air. So unlike when you have your vehicle arranged in this manner of vehicle B, you understand, all the baggages, the loads, they are inside. In this case, your vehicle can easily penetrate the air, you understand, without. It's not true that no external force is acting upon it, but it's not like that of vehicle A, where you are having the load arranged on top of the roof. You understand? So that is why the question we are having here in this number 6, which says, l'inquinamento dell'aria prodotto dal veicolo a motore può diminuire se si sistema I bagagli sul tetto dell'autovettura. No, è falso. Si aumenta, non diminuisce. Because, for example, this question could have been vero if, for example, the quiz is placed like this: l'inquinamento dell'aria prodotto dal veicolo a motore può aumentare, you understand? Può aumentare se si sistema I bagagli sul tetto dell'autovettura. The answer would have been vero. Or maybe if you see any other question placed in this way, l'inquinamento dell'aria prodotto dal veicolo a motore può diminuire se sistema I bagagli I bagagli all'interno del veicolo, or how do they call it? Yes, interno del veicolo, or baura del veicolo, you understand? So in that case, it's vero, because anything that makes you, enables you to avoid, keeping your load on top of the vehicle, and also without leaving your windows open, yes, the inquinamento or the air pollution produced by your vehicle will be reduced. But if you leave your windows open, or maybe you place your load on top of the roof, just like that image A that we saw, the inquinamento dell'aria will increase and not reduce. That is why the answer to this number 6 is false. So let's move to number 7, which says, please don't forget, if you are having any question, do not hesitate to drop it here. You understand? I will always try my best to see what I can do. So number 7 says, chi guida un'autovettura munito di autorizzazioni ad esercitarsi alla guida, foglio rosa, non è obbligatorio ad utilizzare la cintura di sicurezza. Vero or falso? True or false? Number 7. I think we have Mr. Gospel said number 7 paso. Mr. Victor said 7 paso. Sister Edith said 7 paso. Mr. Camara said 7 paso, yes. Sister Chichi said 7 paso. Sister Glory said 7 paso. City Connect said 7 paso. Mr. Elsoda said 7 paso. Sister Naomi said 7 paso. Mr. Kevin said 7 paso. Mr. Joshua said 7 paso. And Mr. Mary said 7 paso. And sorry, Sister Mary said 7 paso. Mr. Robinson said 7 paso. Sister Fede said 7 paso. Sister Lovett says 7 paso. Mr. Daniel says 7 paso. Don Vico says 7 vero. And Sister Judith says 7 vero. 7 vero, sorry. Okay, Mr. Monday says 7 paso. Mr. Fidelis says 7 paso. Okay. Chi guida un'autovettura, un momento di autorizzazioni ad esercitarsi alla guida foglio rosa. Sorry, who is this person? This person is referring to you after you must have written your exam and passed the exam. Now, after you must have written your exam and passed your exam, which I wish every one of you, in no distance time, you write your exam and pass your exam. Although I can smell it because I can see the response, the way so many of us respond to a question, both here and even in our, tutorial meeting, in our WhatsApp group is wonderful. I appreciate that, and I encourage you to continue because, they don't dash license. You understand? You need to know things that you don't know. Otherwise, you end up being public danger. You understand? So that is why I'm really happy the way you are. You are all improving. You understand? So please keep it up. Now, after you must have written your exam and passed your exam, so they will give you, a kind of an authorization, document. You understand? Which is called Folio Rosa. You understand? This document will enable you to carry out the exercise of, driving, which is practical. You understand? The question is saying that as you are, because you have this Folio Rosa, as they have given you this Folio Rosa, as you are carrying out this exercise, you don't have the obligation to wear your seat belt. No, that is not true. Because if you are, doing your practical, you have to wear your seatbelt. You understand? In the first case, ask yourself, and that is why I always tell us, sometimes try to be, try to be critical in thinking, especially because that is why their questions, they are always like this. You understand? They'll make true look like false, make false look like true. But you now have this, critical thinking over some of these questions. If what is cintura di sicurezza? Cintura di sicurezza, this cintura di sicurezza, what is it meant for? It's meant for safety, you understand, to get me protected in case of maybe accident happen, so that I don't fly off the windscreen, you understand? So if this one is to get me protected, is it not even when I'm learning how to drive car that I even need it more? You understand? Because anything can happen. Just everybody needs it, you understand? But I'm just trying to let you know the way you can get all these answers figured out sometimes, you understand? So therefore, the answer is not true that because I'm doing a practical, I have Folio Rosa, I don't have to, I don't have the obligation to wear seatbelt. If I want to wear it, I wear it. If I don't want to wear it, I don't wear it. So the answer is false, because if you are carrying out the exercise of driving with your Folio Rosa, you are obliged to wear the seat belt. You understand? So the answer is falso. Chi guida una vettura al momento di autorizzazione ad esercitarsi alla guida Folio Rosa non è obbligatorio ad utilizzare la cintura di sicurezza. Falso. È obbligatorio ad utilizzare la cintura di sicurezza. Everybody, you understand, as long as you sit in that steering, you are obliged to wear cintura di sicurezza, except some special cases, you understand, which Some other time we'll get to those places, you understand? Although I also made video of that one some time ago, you understand? So that is it. So the number 8 said, le donne in stato di gravidanza con particolare condizione di rischio certificata non sono obbligate ad agganciare la cintura di sicurezza. What is your response? Vero or falso? Okay. Please, if you want to join the WhatsApp group, you need to send your name to this number, you understand? 388-6431-524, you understand? 388-643-1524. So that is the number. You send your name to the WhatsApp group, you understand? Sorry, to the WhatsApp, chat. Then you have the response. So that is it. We have this number 8. I think number 8. Okay, Mr. Victor said 8. Vero, Sister Edith said 8. Vero, Mr. Gospel said 8. Vero, Sister Feather said 8. Vero, Sister Chichi said 8. Vero, Sister Glory said 8. Vero, Favor God say 8. Vero, Mr. Cavara say 8. Vero, Sister Ed. Sister Lovett say 8. Vero, City Comment say 8. Vero, Mr. Exodus say 8. Pastor Sister Mary said 8. Vero, Sister Naomi say 8. Vero, okay. Mr. Nestor say 8. Vero, Joshua say 8. Vero, Judith say 8. Vero, Sister Esther say 8. Vero, Mr. Fidelis said 8. Vero, Sister Kevin said 8. Vero, Mr. Kevin said 8. Vero, sorry, Mr. Robinson said 8. Paso, and Sister Tina said 8. Vero, Mr. Monday said 8. Vero, Mr. Daniel said 8. Vero, and Mr. Fred said 8. Vero. Okay, Mr. Exodus said he want to correct something, mistake. Okay. Mr. Victor said 8. Vero. Okay, I'm still waiting for this because it's very important. Okay. Okay, very good. Le donne in stato di gravidanza. You see, the reason why I just waited for every one of us to, respond to this place because it's very important. You understand? So what the question is saying is that those women with pregnancy, you understand, with some particular condition that is in a high risk, and this condition is, they have certificate for this, you understand? They are not obliged to wear, cintura di sicurezza, which is a seat belt. It's true, you understand? Maybe those women who they are, they're almost due, you understand? Or maybe there are some things, you understand? Because if you watch, when we answer the other question, I told you that there are some people, some certain category of people who, they are allowed not to wear seat belts. Even these people, they don't wear seat belts. It's not a problem, you understand? So, and I said we'll look into them one after the other, you understand? So, because I don't want to anticipate the answer to this question to us, you understand? There are still so many others, you understand? So this one is one of them, you understand? As you know, a pregnant woman with this, you know, with a certificate from your doctor, you understand, you know, in that high risk level, you are not obliged to wear seat belt. So I don't want a situation, maybe sometimes somebody, maybe you are a pregnant woman, somebody carries you in a car, you wear your seatbelt, and this something is paining you, you still wear it because you know you are obliged to wear your seatbelt. No, as a pregnant woman, you are not obliged to wear it, especially when you have the certificate that yes, you are pregnant. You know those kind of, you do all those kind of things. So please take note, because seatbelt can go and injure that pregnancy. That is why these people they give them, or they gave them this permission. The same with some people who are having some who are not too, who are having some health challenges, you understand? So there are some people like that who also they are not obliged to wear seat belt. And also even the police people during their if they are in their service, they are not obliged to wear seat belts, you understand? So there are people like this, you understand, who are who have this authorization not to wear seat belt, or not obliged to wear seat belt. So the answer to this question, for example, you see it here, you are not obliged to wear it. If you want to wear it, it's for your own, you understand? But if you don't want to wear it, you are not obliged to wear it, you understand? Because you have this certificate which certify that you are in this category, you understand? So the answer to this one is vero. Le donne in stato di gravidanza con particolari condizioni di rischio certificate non sono obbligate ad agganciare la cintura di sicurezza. The answer is vero. So let's move to the number 9th question, which is to be our last question of today before we call it ciao. The question said, il segnale raffigurato invita a considerare eventuali comportamenti imprudenti di fanciulli. So what is your response to this number 9 question? Vero or falso? Okay, we have Mr. Victor, who said number 9, vero. Sister Glory said number 9, vero. Sister Edith said number 9, vero. Mr. Camera said number 9, vero. Sister Chichi said number 9, vero. Mr. Gospel said number 9, vero. Mr. Kevin said number 9, vero. Mr. Monday said number 9, vero. Sister Favor Gold said number 9, vero. City Connect said number 9, vero. Sister Mebe said number 9, vero. Mr. Exodus said number 9, vero. And Sister Happy said number 9, vero. Mr. Joshua said number 9, vero. And Sister Lovett said number 9, vero. Mr. Nestor said number 9, vero. Sister Mary said number 9, vero. Mr. Solomon said number 9, vero. Sister Judith said number 9, falso. Sister Fede said number 9, vero. Mr. Mexico said number 9, vero. And Mr. Fidelis said number 9, vero. Mr. Daniel said number 9, vero. Okay. Sister Tina said number 9, vero. Okay. Still watching? Because this is the last question of the day. Well, do not forget, like I said, to subscribe if you are not subscribed to this channel, so that whenever I post something or whenever I'm online, you'll be notified. And please do not forget to share it with your friends. Tell your friends about it. We always try to come out every Saturday by 2 o'clock to do something like this except something change, you understand? But, you know, regularly our Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday program is, you know, constant. And like I said, if you want to, you know, participate, don't forget you have 2 days of free tutorial in that one, and you can send your name to that WhatsApp number that I just wrote before, which is 3 which is 388 482 1524. You understand? Okay, so that is that one. This question here, it said, il segnale raffigurato invita a considerare eventuali comportamenti imprudenti di fanciulli. Take note, this sign here is segnale di pericolo, which normally, generally is placed 150 meters before the point where that danger is. You understand? So, 150 meters before places like all those parks where children used go to play, school environments, you understand, where children, you understand, go to play, or maybe where their bus stop is, you understand. So 150 meters time, they will give you this sign to let you, to call your attention over their, unexpected behavior, you understand? Careless behavior, you understand, of children. A child can just come down from the bus. The next thing is just take off, you know, cross the road without considering that vehicle is coming from this place, or, you know, motorcycle might be coming from the other side. A child will just come down from the bus and see his or her mom, vroom, he just want to run to go and meet them. So that is why they place this thing. And take note, it is not only placed in a school environment, you understand? Any area where children, you understand? Here they use the word fanciulli. This word fanciulli here means infants, you understand? Little children, you understand? Bambini. So where they normally used to go to play, you understand? So you see this sign 150 meters before to call your attention over their inappropriate behavior, over their, careless behavior, you understand? Let me not use the word inappropriate. Careless behavior, I think that is the correct one, you understand? Over their careless behavior, because children can be careless, not considering any danger or any consequences of what they are doing. So the answer is vero. So with this one, I want to somebody asked, I think you are trying to ask a question. Say, please, one more question and make it 10. Oh, okay. So no, don't worry. I think that will be for next time, you understand? That will be for next time, because we don't want to leave it. It's supposed to be a 1 hour program, not more than 1 hour, you understand? So everything is programmed, you understand? Because when it's too long, it's still not nice, you understand? So that is it. Today, we want to leave it here. See you next Saturday. Please don't forget, always remember to do your quiz, answer your question. And also, if you have something that, you really don't understand, some questions that you want to, you don't, even words that you don't understand, do not hesitate to leave your question there, you understand? And okay, I think Mr. Solomon Fred has a question. He said, good afternoon, sir. I have a question about Chintura. Okay, if the passenger side someone that's not vigilant. Okay, Mr. Solomon is asking if, for example, I'm carrying Mr. Solomon by my side, and Mr. Solomon is not betting up. You understand? If vigilantly come, we vigilantly give Mr. Solomon with some those better. if the vigilante is going to give Mr. Solomon muta and even me muta. No, because you're an adult, you understand? You're an adult because they will give you the fine, you understand, and not me, you understand? But it's just that if in a case of a child, they will give me the muta and, deduct points from me, you understand? So that is it, Mr. Solomon. I think one time it was once like that, but I don't want to say something that I'm not sure of. But let me say I'm not 100% right, but I remember it was once like that. If someone that you are carrying is not, wearing his or her seat belt, you'll be, questioned for that. But, an adult, that the responsibility is on his or her care. But that of a child, the responsibility is in the care of the driver. So that is it, Mr. Solomon. Thank you for that question. Thank you so much. Happy weekend to you and everyone. Okay, thank you to you all. Happy weekend to you all. Thank you. Appreciate your time. See you next Saturday. If nothing changed, and don't forget, continue to make sure you do quiz. And this year, 2023, will not pass you by. Have a wonderful day. Happy weekend to you all. Bye-bye.